Welcome. Today I have an incredible story for you, a story that will give you hope. This is a true story about a homeless girl who became a CEO, the boss of a big company. Her name is Liz Murray. This story happened in America, in New York City. Let me tell you her amazing journey. Liz was born in 1980 in the Bronx, New York. Her parents were drug addicts, both of them. Her mother used cocaine. Her father used heroin. They spent all their money on drugs, not on food, not on rent, not on their children. Liz and her sister grew up in terrible conditions. Their apartment was dirty, very dirty. There was no food in the refrigerator, no clean clothes, no heat in winter. Liz wore the same clothes for weeks. She never took a bath. She smelled bad. The other kids at school made fun of her. They called her names: dirty girl, smelly girl, poor girl. Liz felt ashamed, so ashamed. She stopped going to school. She stayed home. But home was not safe, not comfortable, just a place with two drug addicts who did not care about their children. When Liz was 15 years old, something terrible happened. Her mother died from AIDS. Her father went to a homeless shelter. Liz and her sister were alone. No parents, no home, no money, no food. They were homeless. Liz slept on the subway, on trains, moving all night to stay warm, to feel safe. She slept on park benches, in stairwells, in abandoned buildings, anywhere she could find. She ate from garbage cans, food that people threw away, old pizza, half-eaten sandwiches, whatever she could find. This was Liz's life at 15 years old. Homeless, hungry, alone, scared. Most people would give up. Most people would lose hope, but not Liz. Liz had something inside her, something strong, a belief that her life could be different, that she could change things, that she deserved better. One day, Liz was walking past a school, a high school. She saw students laughing, talking, going to class, and she thought, I want that. I want to go to school. I want to learn. I want a future. But Liz had a problem. She had not been to school for years. Since she was 12, she missed 3 years. She was 15, but her education level was like a 12-year-old, maybe younger. No school would accept her, no normal school. But Liz researched. She found something, an alternative high school, a school for students with problems, students who dropped out, students from bad situations, students like her. Liz applied. She went to the interview. The principal looked at her, a homeless girl with no permanent address, wearing dirty clothes, smelling bad. The principal was not sure. Can this girl succeed? Will she even show up to class? But something about Liz impressed him. Her determination, her eyes, her hope. He said, okay, you can join, but you must come every day. You must work hard. Liz promised. I will. I promise. Liz started school. It was hard, so hard. She was behind, so behind. She did not understand math. Science was difficult. Reading was slow. And she was homeless, still homeless. She slept on the subway, then went to school in the morning with no shower, no breakfast, no clean clothes. But Liz showed up every single day. She never missed class. Never. Her teachers noticed. This girl is different. She wants to learn, really wants to learn. They started helping her, staying after class, explaining things, giving her extra help. Liz studied hard, very hard. She carried her books everywhere, on the subway, in the park. She studied while walking, while waiting. Every free moment, she read, she practiced, she learned. Slowly, she caught up. Her grades improved, from failing to passing, from passing to good, from good to excellent. Liz was becoming a top student. But Liz still had no home. She needed a place to live, a safe place. She talked to her teachers. They helped her. They found her a group home, a place for homeless teenagers. It was not perfect, but it was safe, warm. She had a bed, a shower, regular meals. For the first time in years, Liz felt stable, and with stability, she could focus on school, focus on her future. Liz studied harder than ever. She took extra classes, summer school, night classes, weekend classes. She wanted to finish high school fast as possible. Other students took 4 years. Liz wanted to do it in 2 years. 2 years instead of 4. Everyone said, "That is impossible. Too much work. Too hard. You cannot do it." But Liz did not listen. She took 6 classes, 7 classes, 8 classes, all at once. She studied 12 hours a day, every day. No breaks, no weekends, no holidays. Just study, just work, just focus. 2 years later, Liz graduated. High school. She finished in 2 years, not 4, 2. And she did not just graduate, she graduated with top grades, excellent grades, the best in her class. Liz was 17 years old now, a high school graduate, but she wanted more. She wanted to go to college, university. But how? She had no money, no family support, nothing. Liz researched scholarships. She found one, the New York Times Scholarship, for students with difficult backgrounds, students who overcame challenges. Liz applied. She wrote an essay about her life, about being homeless, about her mother's death, about sleeping on trains, about studying on the subway, about her determination, her dream. The scholarship committee read her essay. They were amazed, shocked, moved. They had never read anything like it. They gave Liz the scholarship, full scholarship, to Harvard University. Yes, Harvard, one of the best universities in the world. Liz could not believe it. Me? Harvard? I slept on trains. I ate from garbage. And now I'm going to Harvard. Liz went to Harvard in 1996. She was 16 years old. Most students were 18. Liz was younger and different, so different. She came from homelessness. Other students came from wealthy families, private schools, comfortable homes. They had parents, cars, money, credit cards. Liz had none of that. But Liz had something else: drive, hunger, determination. She studied harder than anyone. She was always in the library, always reading, always learning. Her professors loved her. This student is special, so motivated, so focused. Liz took courses in psychology. She wanted to understand, why did her parents become addicts? Why do people make bad choices? How to help people change their lives. She learned about poverty, mental health, addiction, education, social systems, everything that affected her childhood. And she thought, I want to help others like me, people who are struggling, people who need hope, people who need hope. While at Harvard, Liz wrote a book about her life, her story. She called it Breaking Night. Breaking night means staying up all night, on the streets, surviving. The book was published in 2010. It became a bestseller. People all over the world read it. They were inspired, amazed, moved. Liz's story gave hope to millions of people, people who were struggling, who had difficult lives, who thought, I cannot make it. Liz's story showed them, yes, you can. You can overcome. You can succeed, no matter what. Liz graduated from Harvard in 2009 with a degree in psychology. She was 29 years old. It took her longer than usual because she worked while studying, gave speeches, wrote her book, but she finished. She did it. From a homeless teenager to a Harvard graduate. It was a miracle, an incredible transformation. After Harvard, Liz started working. She became a motivational speaker. She traveled around the world, speaking to students, to companies, to organizations, telling her story, inspiring people. She spoke at hundreds of events. Thousands of people heard her. Millions watched her online. Liz also started a company, a consulting company, to help schools, help at-risk students, students from difficult backgrounds, students like her were. Her company trains teachers, develops programs, creates support systems for students who need help, students who might drop out, might give up, might fail. Liz's company helps them succeed, helps them stay in school, helps them believe that they can make it. Today, in 2024, Liz Murray is 44 years old. She is the CEO of her own company. She is successful. She is happy. She is married. She has children, a home, everything she never had as a child. But Liz never forgot where she came from. She still helps homeless youth. She still gives speeches. She still tells her story because she knows her story can change lives. It can give hope, can inspire action. Liz says,